Welcome back to Baseline Breakdown. We're back here again on Martin Luther King Day, January 19th, filming another podcast episode. This is my co-host Dejan. My name's Adriel. Welcome, Dejan.
What's up, y'all? Happy MLK Day.
Yes,
Happy
sir.
MLK
Yes,
Day.
sir.
We're back with another episode, man. We got some more weekly basketball talk. Yeah.
We got plenty of stuff to talk about. We've got our original plan for this podcast was going to be to give our full all-star just our predictions from starters to reserves. But for some reason I thought the starters came out on Thursday. So
No,
that's
no,
what
no, no. Yeah, the starters, yeah.
I didn't know like this. So when they came out like at 12 today, like earlier today, I was like, and I texted you, I was like, the starters already came out. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
what the hell? So starters already came out. We're gonna talk about that later when we're talking about our predictions in the podcast. Because we're gonna give our predictions for just our reserves because we have the rest of those. I think it's how many reserves do you have? I have seven reserves on each side. Just to make
Yeah,
sure.
it's 12,
Okay, cool.
right?
Because it's
Yeah,
12.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Perfect. I was just making sure it's something like that. I'm pretty sure we're gonna end up having more All Stars just because of the whole, world and stuff. But we'll
Mm-hmm.
get to that when Adam Silver does his thing. But yeah, how's your well, after that we've also just got like dunker spot, like general basketball talk. I also got some we're gonna talk about the bad teams, the shitty teams. We're gonna be going in depth about them. I got a question for Dejan and we're gonna be talking about them for a bit. Also talking about most improved player a bit and just general no league
Basketball
talk.
talk, yeah.
Yeah, we're ready. How's your week been watching the league?
It's cool, man. Some exciting stuff, some kind of disappointing stuff. I want to say, I want to give I guess I kind of want to talk about one of the bad teams kind of early right now, if that's
Hmm.
okay. The
Yeah, go
Charlotte
ahead.
Hornets, man. I'm really, I really want them to take a leap next season, like how Detroit did. And I
Fair. I
think
like
all
that.
they really need, if they can just get like a true starting caliber big, whether it's in free agency, whether it's via trade or something,
Yep.
like I really like them, man, because while they can't play defense, they do have a lot of offensive firepower that can definitely just it's very exciting to watch. It's very
Yep.
exciting to watch
It's
and
awesome.
like and
They can shoot.
huh?
They can shoot as a team. They
They can
got
shoot.
shooters.
They can
Yeah.
shoot. And I remember like one of your biggest things about like for like just Conca coming in was just like is his three ball going to translate into this year?
And he's
And
like incredible.
he's incredible. Like I forgot the stat I saw, but he's just shooting the three ball at a high clip this year at his
I
own.
I think he was. I think he hit 100 threes the fastest ever,
Yeah,
and it
the
was like
fastest,
it was
yeah.
like 39 games or something, which is
Which is
like,
crazy, man.
and the other people were like 70 games, so it's like it's crazy.
And it makes you realize like 3 years ago when Steph broke Ray Allen's record, or 4 years ago at this point. Um,
Yeah,
I
dude.
mean, you were like, oh yeah, there's no one's ever gonna break this. It's beatable, especially when you
Dude.
got guys like Khan and even like Anthony Edwards who are shooting the three
Yup.
ball very high.
Dude, Ray
But yeah,
Allen
no,
was
the Hornets,
first. Ray Allen was first for how long, and then now
bro, he
he's
broke it in like what 2010? No, but yeah, before he went to the Heat, so like
yeah.
2010,
That's
2011.
that's insane. He was first for that long, and now he's third because James Harden passed him, and Klay Thompson's getting close to passing him too. He might
Hmm.
pass him this season. So kind of crazy how the three balls just changed completely. Where Ray Allen held that for 12 years, and now it's just gone just so fast from so many people are passing him. But yeah, the
Yeah.
Hornets are super fun. It's cool to hear your thoughts on that because that's definitely going to play into our question later. My question
Hmm.
that I have for the Hornets at least. So that'll be fun to hear what your thoughts are on that because I do have a question for like all the bad teams, and that's honestly a good answer for when we get to that. But I
Yeah.
think the Hornets have been like fun and like competitive, but you still can tell they're a young bad team.
They're still a young team, but I do like the fact that they've turned on the switch where it's like, okay, we're gonna try to actually like try more.
Yep.
And like I think them seeing like how like competitive they can actually play is like an what's the word? It's like motivation to like
Yes.
actually try
Yeah.
and go out and win these games and not
Yeah.
just get
There's
skunked every single
there's a
time.
lot of incentive, honestly, when they're like playing well right now. When they don't have as well-rounded of a team, all they need is a couple more pieces, and they can be like, "Wow, we're really like cooking. Like this is us. Like we can do this. Like stuff like that." So,
Because like they're
so
starting, well, LaMelo's off the bench, but like if he
yeah.
was still starting, they're like starting 1 to 4 is really good. Melo, Khan, Brandon Miller, and Miles Bridges, just that starting big. If they can just get that,
Yeah. They
yeah.
they just need I feel like it's always been a problem for Charlotte.
Oh, they've one thing they've never done, if they've never gotten in free agency or whatever, is just a big. Like that's one like the main like issues.
It's kind of crazy because I feel like this might be a crazy take, but Colin Sexton's a big part of
Oh
that
no, for sure. And, like
Hornet.
it's so weird. We thought that trade was so made no sense, but it's actually turning out pretty well for them.
Yeah, I was gonna. Well, I thought it made no sense for the Jazz originally. I thought it
Yeah.
always made sense for the Hornets. It definitely made sense for the Hornets to get an extra young guard. But for the Jazz, it was just like Nurkic. What is he gonna do? Nurkic is having like a career season.
Hey, no, Nurkic, I don't know what his contract status is at right now, if he's expiring or not, but he's playing himself to get back in the league again next year.
I don't know. I don't know if his averages this year are like 16 and 11. Like why
He's
doesn't
having
he
a very
do it?
good year.
Why wasn't he doing that on the Suns, man?
I think it's just better for him to do on a team like the Jazz where there's just less
Yeah.
expectations.
A team that doesn't need it, a team that can just
Yeah.
like, oh, that's a center doing that. That's just an extra incentive. So, but I just thought that was funny that like that trade we thought it was so crazy, but it's actually being beneficial for both sides. So,
Yeah.
shout out to them. Uh, Another one, something I want to talk about, the Thunder, man. What a fall from grace. Like I thought after we talked about them last pod, I was like, this is where the Thunder like they've lost some bad games, 6-5 in their past 11. Like this is where they like take a stride, they lock in. But they lost another bad game against the Heat. That Heat game was a
And the
bad
Heat were
loss.
missing like five players.
Yup, and it's just like Thunder. These are games that the Thunder were winning by 40 a month ago.
I was expecting like a 20 to 30 point blowout.
Yes,
And the
like
fact that
usual.
like I checked in the third quarter and there was like a 1 point game, I'm like, what is going on? And yeah.
And
I don't know if it's a factor of Jalen Williams hurting his hamstring in that game, but either
yeah,
way, like that's but I think still Shea and Chet and the depth that they have should have definitely be in that injured Heat team.
and I think Jalen Williams also still feels his wrist injury as well, his
Oh
surgery.
yeah, no,
He talks
he's
about.
definitely been playing injured, 100% been
It's
playing
like
injured.
it's
You could
crazy to
just tell when
say.
watching him.
It sucks. It's like, man, he's genuinely just like
And there was
struggling
no
out
need
there.
to rush him back. They were like, it's
Yeah,
not like the Thunder were down bad. Like they genuinely could have made him wait another month.
I don't know why they did rush him back, but I guess they were just hoping like them. Well, well, no, when he came back, they were already playing good. They were still playing good. They really did not
Yeah,
need to rush him back.
there was no need. I think the whole record thing. I don't know. I don't know. That whole record talk. Maybe they was like, let's get him back so we can keep this
Yeah,
streak going
honestly,
alive.
that's kind of fair, honestly. But I mean, it ended up working in the negative way. I think 70 games is like out the picture at this
Hey man,
point.
39-0. 39-0 from here on out.
No, they
39-0.
can still. That's to break the record if that's the case. But
Yeah.
they could still hit 70 technically.
Nah, I
But
don't see it.
they'd have to go
It's
37 and 4,
I'm
which
pick
is a better record than they are now.
I'm picking them to be like 65 wins.
I think 65
65
wins is
wins.
fair. That's like
Would that
another
be like
like
16 losses? 15 losses?
yeah,
13?
they'd have
Terrible
to
at math.
finish
Ignore
like
me.
30 and 8. So that makes around sense. So I get
Yeah.
that. 30 and 8 makes around more sense. So 65 wins, 65 low to mid, high 65 cents sounds right for
It'd
the
be crazy if
Thunder.
they didn't crack 60.
If they don't crack 60, that they're
That's just
no way.
wild.
They're gonna crack 60. No way. That'd
Yeah.
be insane. But I don't know. I mean, already 8 losses. All it takes is 22 losses to not crack 60. So, or 23 losses technically. So,
And those 22 losses can just result in like just like losing by like a few points, not like a
yeah.
blow or anything.
But just the fact that we're halfway through the season and they've only lost 8, I don't think they're gonna lose more games than they've lost. So, I'm
Hmm.
pretty confident in their abilities. But I just think it's pretty crazy how like a month ago we were projecting this team to like break a record, maybe win like 74
At like the best team of
games.
all time,
Yep,
like
and
best regular season team of all time.
people were like going crazy, and now it's just like literally took a month of basketball, and now they're just a regular good team. They're still the best team in the league, probably, but they're just a good team. Like that's it. Like they're
I think
beatable for sure. They look so beatable.
I think the basketball gods were a little disrespected seeing like us compare them to the 2016 Warriors. Like, hold on,
Hey,
like, that team
I
is
was
like a
never
different
with
breed.
that. I never compared him to that squad. Frick all that, bro. But dude, oh my gosh. Speaking of that, I want to talk about how like a lot of people like the basketball gods definitely were reacting to the Thunder fans who were being so arrogant, who they were 24 and 1 and flexing that they had the first overall odds because the Clippers were bad. And now
Hmm.
it's the exact opposite. The Clippers have won 5 straight. They're about to make the play-in
They're
again.
18 and 23.
Yes, like they're not far away from like dude, they're only like 4 games back of like us. Like
Yeah,
6 games back of us. I think 6 games back of us. But like
Kawhi's gonna miss some time now, so we'll see how that
that's a
factors
bit
in.
that's super unfortunate. Which like you knew like you kind
It
of
was gonna happen at some point.
in the back of your head, yeah, I
It's
didn't want
gonna
to
happen
say
at
it,
some point.
but yeah, it was gonna happen at some point. We kind of like unfortunately knew it, but it's crazy to see the Clippers are making a little bit of a comeback there. So that pick obviously won't be as good for the Thunder, but the
Hmm.
Thunder have also just been not as good as they started. They started 25 and 1 or something like that, and then
Hmm.
since then they've gone 8 and 8. or 8-7, because I
Yeah.
think they've won 8 games and they've lost seven since then. So that's like pretty crazy. It's like a completely different team that they've been playing. So I haven't checked in on like Thunder fans and how they're feeling particularly, but I assume that they're like not excited considering how happy they were at the start and they're
Yeah,
probably
I mean,
overreacting.
they still have the best team in the league to watch, but I think on like the hype, just
They're
I mean,
probably
like they're
overreacting
like
to the
okay,
bad
like we're still a
losses.
good team, we'll go out and win games, but like we're not unbeatable.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think they need to make a move?
Um, I haven't watched a lot of their games recently, so I can't even like say what they need. But like, I
Hmm.
feel like there's no need to rush it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah, there's no
100%.
need to really rush it unless you're like Giannis specifically asks he wants to go there, then you do that.
Then
Yeah,
you make that push. I guess
yeah,
that makes complete sense. But yeah, shout out to the Thunder. The Thunder are actually playing right now. Let's I want to check up on that
Cavs,
box
right?
score. Yeah, they're up 8 on the Cavs. It's on NBC. I wish I was watching that game, not gonna lie. But speaking of the Cavs, man, I wanted to transition to the Cavs, so that's why I brought up that game in general.
Hmm.
Cavs have been good. They are quietly back at the 5 seed. Like
They're the 5 seed now.
they're 24-19 at the 5 seed. They're 7-3 in their past 10 games. Only 3
Hmm.
games back at the 2 seed. They could literally by next week, next podcast, be the 3 seed, be the 2 seed. Like so,
Kind of wild, you know. I mean, this is what you hoped would happen,
yes,
considering like it'd be such a when I saw that they had already reached like 18 losses, I was like,
yeah,
that's
complete,
crazy how like just like a season could just turn around like that, like
yup,
compared to the season before.
completely
But
different squad.
you kind of figured or hoped at least that they would turn around because they do have a talented squad.
They do.
Um,
Jarrett Allen has been disappointing. I'm not gonna lie.
he
It looks
is,
like
yeah. This year is, yeah.
it looks weird watching him play sometimes because he literally looks like he's trying too hard to do something that he's not.
Which makes me do wonder. I think you brought up his name last week in like trade candidates. It makes me wonder, should they go full-time Moby at the 5?
I might as well try, bro. Like if not, you can always
Because Moby
just
at the 5 isn't bad. Like he can still like I don't think that would be bad.
I think it's
It just
possible.
yeah.
I think it's so possible to. I mean, he's still young too, so it's like worst case if it doesn't work for a year, it's obvious it's not working. Get a
Hmm.
set. Like you can try it for one season, maybe not because Donovan Mitchell, maybe he's like trying to get out of there, so you don't want to risk being experimental.
Yeah, that's my personal take. Honestly, depending how the season goes, like I don't see Donovan Mitchell wanting to come back again because there's already that drama like 2 years ago. There's definitely going to
Is
be drama again this year if it's the
is
same result.
is he restricted? Or I mean, not restricted. Is he like a free agent this offseason?
No, but I feel like I just feel like in general, like if this year ends the same way it has been for the last few seasons for the Cavs, they're gonna blow up the core four.
Yeah, they have to blow up the core four. I just
Or
wonder.
I mean, maybe they'll just keep Mobley to have somebody,
Yeah,
but I think Donovan Mitchell is gone.
yeah. I wonder how that's gonna end up changing. What like what they'll transition to if this season is bad. I guess it really chalks up to what they end up needing in the playoffs, what looks bad for them. So I guess we'll end up seeing that. But I want to give them a little bit of shout out because they're playing good. Like there's a lot more parity in the league nowadays. Like so much parity because like obviously we had the dynasty. There were some like the Warriors were so good for so long, and you had the Spurs who were a crazy good team for so long, and stuff like that. And the Heat. I don't know if they were a dynasty, but they won 4 straight championships, four straight championship appearances, and then
Yeah,
two
yeah.
rings. So I think you can consider them a dynasty. But like now we don't really get that. We're getting new finals opponents in the past like 6 7 years,
There
and like
hasn't been a repeat
since
and since
2019.
2019.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, since when?
2018.
I guess because the Warriors technically,
Yeah.
but that makes sense. But I'm not counting that because they were a repeat from the year before, 2017. So that's why I was saying 2019.
Wait, what do you mean?
Because the Warriors won in 2018, but they also won in 2017, so they were a repeat
Yeah, that's what I'm
champion.
saying.
That's what I was saying. So since 2019 is the first year.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, since 20. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Okay.
think we were saying the same thing, just like different like ways of saying it. But
That
yeah,
is
it's
crazy though.
the
Like
Raptors were the
yeah,
first
right.
ones to
But that
start
is
it.
crazy though. How like they're like it's not guaranteed the Thunder can repeat again this year.
It's definitely not. And so like I wanted like just how much stuff could change in the East and the West. Like from right now, the 8 seed is only 4 games back of the 2 seed in the East. 4 games back, 8 seed. So like the Miami Heat could.
And I like this though. I like this though in the East.
I
Like
love
it's
it.
like I because you always saw this with the West, but with the
Yes.
East, it was like there's such
Yes.
a huge gap.
Yes, in the East you always felt the huge gap, but like now in the West, and now it's kind of the same on both sides. But like in the West, it's getting scary for like a lot of teams. The Blazers are only 4 games back of us. They're back at 500. I want to talk about them as well.
Hmm.
Blazers are back at 500. They're 8-2 in their past 10. So shout out to the Blazers. They are also Tiago Splitter has been coaching the hell out of that team. I want to say I
I
didn't
completely
realize
forgot Chauncey Billups existed. That thing happened at the beginning of the season, bro.
weird
Like four
how
games in.
such a weird season, man. How it started and everything, but such a random concept of just Chauncey Billups getting
And
ejected
I
from
haven't heard
the
anything
league.
about him since.
Literally have not no. I mean, we know like Malik Beasley. What happened with Terry Rozier?
I think the Heat are still trying to. I don't know if they can't trade him.
Yeah, I've heard like I heard on a different podcast that there's like a way for them to trade his contract still, like it's tradable still, but I don't know how that works.
I don't even know if he's like clear to even be like,
Because if they're still paying his contract, I guess it's still tradable. So.
yeah.
I guess that makes sense, but I just think it's so cool how like in the West as well, there's parity. There's like teams completely shifting and moving and just every single week we're gonna get a new 2 seed, new 3 seed. It's swapping a lot. Like
Yeah.
even the Nuggets without Jokic, they're like 7-3 in their past
Which
10.
is
They
crazy to think about.
really good.
So I thought
I
I thought
saw
their offense was going to struggle.
See, I thought that too, but watching their games, I thought they were gonna change their offensive scheme a lot, and they definitely have. They're not running everything, but
I think
if you're
Aaron Gordon is just
watching,
now they're
Aaron
just running
Gordon
sets through
is
him.
Jokic. He's
Yes,
just
they're just
running their
it's
Jokic
it works.
sets.
It works.
It's working good because Aaron Gordon can pass, and obviously it's not as good because Gordon's no Jokic, but
Yes.
it's good
It can work
enough.
still.
It's good enough where they can run it enough of the time where their offensive scheme doesn't have to change too much, where they can run a lot of the same plays, and it's working a lot because Aaron Gordon can see those cuts. He's a cutter himself, so he knows when people are going to be cutting in the lanes. He's usually running those plays as the cutter, so he
Yeah.
probably knows the timing better than anyone else as the passer. So when he's Jokic in that situation, it's probably a perfect just he knows what he's doing. So I've been liking watching the Nuggets, even though I kind of wanted them to go on a little bit of a skid
I
without
wanted him too,
Jokic.
bro.
They don't care. And Jokic is starting in the All-Star game, so we'll get to that later. But I thought it
Yeah.
was crazy because isn't he injured?
Yeah, but I think
I
he's
guess.
aiming to come back at the end of January.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Damn.
So,
Shout out to Jokic. I guess because they're right on the Spurs' ass, they want to
yeah.
continue to push for that.
I wanted to
Which I would hate because if we stay in the play-in, we'd have to match up against them.
yeah. I wanted to bring up the Knicks have been pretty disappointing, man.
So
It
bad,
and it's
bro.
like the
Did you see
follow up
that
is
Knicks
crazy
Muse
because
tweet?
honestly for me, like they were like the second team that I was putting in the East as like true contenders. I
I had
I
them at
have
one.
I have huh?
I had them at one, even
Yeah, them at
above the
one, yeah.
Pistons, even when the
Now
Pistons are good.
I'm putting Boston above them. I'm putting even a team like Philly above them. Like in a playoff series, I might take a team like Philly over the Knicks because I feel like they might just crumble. And the
Yeah,
chemistry's not there. Cat has been playing pretty bad.
he has had
The
some
fan
bad, rough
base,
games.
he got booed at the game against us. When he airballed the three at the end,
Oh
there was
yes,
boos.
he did get booed. I did see that. A lot of
So
people were complaining.
it's just I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like the I don't think it's anything to do with Mike Brown. It's just
No, I don't think it's Mike
that
Brown because I think a lot of it has to do with schemes, but to like they're not
they have a
running.
top five offense
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like their
or
schemes are
top three.
fine. Like
Yeah.
their schemes are fine. So that's why I don't think it's their offense. I think it's a lot more just they're not clicking when
They're
it
not
comes.
clicking. Like there's no like connection. There's a lot of like
Also,
miscommunication on plays as well.
I feel bad because Knicks fans hate Mikal Bridges sometimes, and like some he's having a good season too. Like
It
offensively, I've loved
hurts. It
Mikal's
hurts
season,
seeing him get slander. But at the
dude.
same time, they did trade 5 first round picks for a guy who was never even All Star.
But it's not like he was
It's not like he
asked to
wanted
be
that, but I
traded for
get their
that.
frustration. I get their
Yeah, which you
frustration because
do.
like if never mind, like if we're trading this many picks for you, you need to be producing at a better. And he's not having a bad year.
Someone there's a post I saw on Twitter. I gotta bring up 2 Twitter posts right now. But so frick, what were we just talking about? Because I just lost my train
Mikal.
of Mikal. Yes, there you go. It was a picture of Mikal and Desmond Bain, and then
Uh-huh.
a picture of Luca and Trey Young, and it's over the picture of Mikal and Desmond Bain, worth 9 first round picks. Picture of Luca and Trae Young worth one first round pick.
That's
Isn't that
crazy. Luka
crazy?
Doncic was worth one pick.
Those two players were worth one pick, Luca and
Yeah,
Trey.
yeah.
And you're telling me these two got traded for nine first round picks? Nine, Dejan. That is an insane number of first round picks. That is 9 years of a whole franchise's like future. 9 years.
And it's
Just
like,
committed
and
to two
like the
players.
Knicks trading that many picks just puts them in a bad position.
It really
Like,
does.
I don't
I
know.
feel like the Desmond Bain train also was kind of a lose-lose, bro. Because look at where the Grizzlies are now. I know you
Yeah,
got the picks, but
I honestly
what are
don't
you
know the
doing?
reason why they wanted to get rid of Bane in the first place.
I never thought it was him. I genuinely I love Jaren Jackson Jr., but a lot of it has to do. He's still committing the same mistakes he's been doing since rookie year, not getting rebounds easily,
His
committing stupid
rebound to foul
fouls.
ratio sometimes be disgusting.
Dude,
It's so bad.
it's insane, bro. Oh wait, I wanted to bring up the Knicks Muse tweet. Dude, when the Knicks a couple like a month ago, the Knicks were like 2 games back of the Pistons,
Hmm.
and Knicks Muse on Twitter tweeted on your left Pistons. Dude, since that tweet, they've won like 4 games or something, and they've lost like 8. Like they're terrible since that tweet, and they are nowhere near the Pistons anymore. I think they've dropped to the 3 seed now, so it's like
Yeah, Boston's the 2 seed.
that's
And
pretty crazy. Yeah,
speaking
the
of
Knicks
Boston,
are
bro,
25 and 17. Yeah, we're higher than them, or we're also 25 and 17. That's why.
speaking of Boston, that man Jason Tatum's gonna come back, isn't he?
Yeah,
I'm seeing that video of him training, dog, and just the way he like I saw a video of him dunking, and just the way he lifted off, I'm like, there's not a single regression right here.
when do you bring it back after All-Star break, obviously? But
Yes, bring him back March.
March,
March.
you think?
I still don't want him to come back. So I'm
I
just like, because even in March, that's not a full year to recover. Because
I
you,
don't want him to come back for this for the main sake of you're asking a generational player, like not generational. I don't want to call him Jason Tatum
yeah,
generational talent, but you're
but a
asking
superstar.
a
You can put him a superstar.
superstar to come off a torn Achilles and lead a
But
team. Even if you're not asking him to be the main option, because Jaylen Brown is your main option, who offensively he can be that right
you could
now.
use him as a decoy in a way. But at
You
the same
could,
time, it's
but
just
not
like,
for a finals run, not off a torn Achilles. It's like,
yeah, man. In less than a year too. Like that's the biggest thing to me. Like he got
yes,
hurt in late May,
yes.
right?
So if you're
So
gonna bring him back
it's
in March, it's 10 months.
I don't know, man. I just don't think it's worth it because I feel like the current Boston construction right now, they could still, even if they don't make the finals, they could still be really competitive in the
They're gonna have
playoffs.
a fun playoff, like no matter what. I think they'll have some fun
Especially
matchups.
with the
I'm
way
gonna
Anthony
be
Simons been playing off the bench as well. He's
yes.
gonna
If
have
they
a
don't
great
move
team.
I think they're gonna move at the deadline.
I don't think so now.
I think the only reason is
Especially if Tatum's
the
actually coming back,
I think
I feel like they're gonna want to keep
the
him.
only reason I'm saying that is because they save like 20 million off the luxury tax if they get him
Yeah,
off the
but I
books.
think it's
Dude, the
I
owners care about that stuff. They care so much about that.
yeah.
We'll
I
see in the
mean,
next few weeks. I think he's gone because
because here's my thing. In the beginning of the year, I was saying that, but with how well he's played recently, I'm just like,
with
if they're actually gonna try to push for like they're gonna need his scoring off the bench.
but that's also why you can get better value for him because it's also a $27 million contract.
Unless the right center is available. Like if the
There you
Clippers
go.
are asking for like Zubac, if they want to
Hey,
give up Zubac,
I think it could work. Dude, I'm telling you, it's a $27 million contract. Like that's chunky. Anthony
it
Simons is
is.
he
It
you
is.
can get you something nice, but I think that's the only reason they'll get him off is because it's a luxury tax thing. The owner will save money, but I would like it if they kept him because they do need him off the bench.
Yes.
Offensively,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
he's a way better option than you're gonna find somewhere else right now. Is at least if you were to trade him, if you're gonna get a center, it'd be nice, but then your team's gonna be downgraded off the bench a lot
Exactly.
unless
I
Peyton
don't really
Pritchard's gonna
trust.
do
I
it
don't.
all.
Yeah.
Peyton Pritchard, I mean that's my boy, but I don't know if he's doing it all out there, man,
Yeah.
off the bench.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah, I don't know, man. Jason Tatum, I would like to see him back on the court, but I'm patient. Wait until
I'm
October this
patient
year,
too,
bro.
man. Like you guys are the 2 seed.
Yeah, like I want to see the best stars in the court, obviously, but wait, bro. I'd rather see you on the court for the rest of your
They
career
just
than another injury off of this stuff,
they
you know?
just dogged walked the damn Pacers not too, like a few
Ugh.
games ago. Like you don't need him, dog.
Which is crazy because like a lot of people had Celtics in like playing talks. Like
I did too, bro. I had him at like at
I mean,
8
I
or
had him at
9.
the 7 seed, but like that's
Yeah.
playing too, so I'm not gonna act like I didn't too. But like, look at that
Yeah.
now. They're the 3-2 seed. They're gonna be a contender. So Massive shout out to the Celtics. Don't bring Tatum back. Let him rest off his injury. He's not Kobe. You know, Kobe got injured 14 games after that Achilles injury when he came back. So
It's just not worth it, man.
it is
Like,
definitely
just take
not.
the full year off. You will literally be back opening night next season.
You'll be back 110% opening night. And if the Celtics are coming off a conference finals run where they took the Knicks to 6 games, I don't know if it's the Knicks, but you know what I'm saying. They
Yeah,
took the Knicks to 6 games and it's looking crazy. Then Jason Tatum has even more reason to come back in October 110% with a team that just made a great run. I would prefer that. It gives your role players like Sam Hauser some more experience offensively, and you can trust them more in those roles, even though he's already been a champion. It's just
yeah.
stuff like that that you want to see more. But yeah, I think the East is going to be changing a lot. It's going to be fun. I want the Milwaukee Bucks to be sellers at the deadline. I don't want them to be buyers.
That means like trade people.
Yeah, I want them to get rid of everybody, reset this season. This isn't
It's not gonna happen. And honestly, like
because this team's dead in the water. This is not a
I'm
good
tired of
basketball team.
Giannis. I'm just
Not
tired
a
of the whole Giannis. Let him rot there, bro. I really don't care anymore. Um,
I just think it's just a dead basketball team right now. Like I tried watching them. Well, let's see right now how they're doing against the Hawks. They were just
bro, they were blowing them out, and I think the Hawks came back a little bit.
yeah, they won by two. Won by two
The
points.
Hawks,
No, the Bucks.
bro, the Bucks were up by like 24, 26 at one point.
Damn, be honest, 20, 21, 17, and 6. Okay, okay. No one else had over 20. That's it, yeah.
That's what I'm just like, and like I just don't understand. Like coming into the season, like what did you think was going to happen? You don't have help.
They're gonna make a play-in push and they're not gonna win anything. Even if they
They're
win
not
their
gonna
play-in
win.
games,
Yeah,
even if they get to the 8 seed, they're not gonna win a playoff game against the Pistons. I'm sorry. They probably
yeah,
won't win one game.
they're not gonna do a Miami Heat run.
Nope.
No.
Definitely not. Giannis is amazing, one of the best players in the league, still a top three player in the league easily, but nope, this is not my boy. Like he can't carry this
Yeah.
he can't take Kevin Porter Jr. and Kyle Kuzma to the playoffs, man. It's a little rough.
I do think they're going to be sellers though. I do think guys like Kuzma and Bobby Portis are probably gone.
Yeah, that would be fun to see, honestly. I hope they're sellers, man.
You think
Bobby
Miles Turner's
Portis.
gone too?
No, they pretty much are paying him 50 million a year.
Yeah,
Considering the whole Dame stuff, that's pretty much a $50 million contract that they're paying him because they have to pay that because they just waived Dame. I think it's stupid if you get rid of him, considering you put so much value into getting him. But I mean, at this point, it don't really matter because the
yeah.
team's kind of cooked. We're about like 20 games away from seeing teams get mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. So crazy how fast this team's moving. We're already halfway through. It's crazy how fast we are because we're already here at All Stars, man. We
Damn,
just
bro.
had our starters revealed, and how are you feeling about the starters, man? We East and West both came out, right? Who,
Yeah.
who do you want to get into
The East
first?
ones didn't really surprise me.
You want to get
The
into the
West
East?
ones, I
I
don't know if
think
you.
the East definitely surprised me. I Donovan Mitchell deserved it over Jalen Brunson. What are we talking about? I think
I can see. Yeah. No, I mean, like
Donovan Mitchell's
it's a
play.
valid point, but I just
It's
feel
not enough
like
to argue. Like I don't care enough to argue because
it's
it's
not
like
enough to argue. I also think that
I
like New York loves Jalen Brunson more than Cleveland loves Donovan Mitchell. If
Yeah, I think
fan voting.
I still think it's pretty crazy though. Donovan Mitchell's just really good. He's just it is
Yeah, he's having
50
a great year.
it is 50% fan vote. So that's the part that I think got Jalen Brunson in because that's what you're talking about. They love Jalen Brunson in New York. He's one of the
Yeah.
top players. I love that Jalen Brown's a starter. Obviously,
Oh yeah.
starter versus reserves don't mean anything because at the end of the day, in 10 years, it'll just say all star. It's not going
Yeah.
to say anything else. But it's just fun to talk about. Jalen
Yeah.
Brown deserved it. Giannis, still a top three player in the league, so obviously it makes sense. We didn't know if he would make it because his whole injury. So last time when we did our predictions, we mentioned that.
I
So
honestly think Jalen Johnson would have made it if Giannis wasn't like
Jalen Johnson is a starter.
he probably would have made it
Damn.
If Giannis wasn't going to be available by All-Star break.
But
That's
it's
what I'm saying.
positionless, so I think they maybe would have given it Donovan Mitchell.
They're gonna want
Five
straight
five
five
guards.
guard,
It's
four
position.
guards and one
Well,
wing.
no, it's world versus So they're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
switch up all
yeah.
these teams later.
I
I don't
don't
know.
yeah yeah I don't give a fuck. Yeah,
It's gonna be background noise while I'm playing some Marble
yeah.
Rivals, bro. It's gonna it's gonna be there. But
The West ones though, I
shout out
didn't
to
think
Kate and
Steph.
Tyrese. They deserve it. But
Yeah,
yeah,
shout out King
West.
Tyrese. Yeah, The West though, if I don't know if you saw, there was a tiebreaker between Ant and Wemby, and
I did
Wemby,
not. Ant and
yeah,
Wemby. That is
and Wemby was a
crazy.
tiebreaker. Yeah, I thought Ant was gonna be a starter because
I thought Ant over Steph.
I thought Ant was Steph too. I was pretty locked in on Jokic and Wemby and Shea and Luca,
Yeah,
but
obviously those make sense. Jokic I was iffy about because I didn't know if he would actually come back. I don't even think he'll play in the All-Star game because he didn't play. I don't even think he played in the last one when he was fully healthy. Can
yeah.
you remember a Jokic memory in the All-Star game? I know he's played, but I think he plays like 10 minutes. I don't remember him
Oh
ever
yeah, yeah.
like play. Like I think there's been a game recently where he didn't. I know LeBron didn't play in the last game, so
Oh, Braun, bro, I don't think he played the second half.
yeah, no, last year I don't think he played at all. I think he was healthy and didn't play at all.
Really? Even
I'm pretty.
wasn't
I'm
he a starter?
I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe I think he played the quarter or something. I
Yeah, he played
swear.
a quarter, but in the second half, I don't think he. Yeah.
Yeah, but regardless, I mean it's the All-Star game. Nobody really cares about it. But in the West, did you think anybody else deserved the starter besides Anthony Edwards? I think Anthony
No,
Edwards was the most
I think it
deserving.
all pretty made sense. Luca
And
got
all
the
of these
most
guys are
votes out of
deserving of
anybody.
All-Stars, so it's not like it matters who was starting,
Yeah.
who was not. But you want to go into East or West reserves first? This is fun. I had a fun time talking about this was such a fun time making my list. When you texted me last night if you want to do our All-Star predictions, I was like, fuck yeah, like this sounds super fun. I was making my list and it was fun.
Yep. Let's do it. I'll start East.
East, yeah, we always start in the East, least exciting. Come
Yeah.
on, East, get some more hype. All right, first guy I'm gonna give. We'll do one. I'll do one, then you do one. Okay. I'm gonna give one, and let me know if you have him. I don't know if you'll have this guy, Donovan Mitchell.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Cool.
Makes
Cool.
sense. Yeah.
Who is your next guy off the reserves?
Scotty Barnes.
Scotty Barnes. I have Scotty Barnes as well. I have Scotty Barnes as well. Do you have his Raptors team? We'll talk. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Scotty Barnes has been playing, I think, amazing.
Hmm.
Even though he's not averaging 20 points, his defense so incredible this season. I'm loving watching the Raptors, at least in the recent games. The fact that they're a four seed too, top four seed for the
Yeah,
Raptors.
they came back. I'm
Shout out
glad.
to the
Yeah.
Raps, man. That we were doubting like a lot of their moves recently, but even though they got that massive tax sheet, shout out to them, bro.
Yeah.
Next guy off my bench, Carl Anthony Towns. I'm gonna give him the All-Star nod. I do think the Knicks, even though they're playing bad recently, they're still a top three seed right now. He's still been playing up good numbers. That's subject to change. The way they've been playing, they might drop
Yeah.
to a five seed. So,
Hmm.
but I'm just gonna give it to Cat. I think New York loves them there. I think the coaches. This is all the reserves will be voted by coaches. So,
Hmm.
I think the coaches will give them the nod just because they. I think the Knicks will probably pick it up here in a bit. Still stay around the three seed. Get two All Stars. Do you have Cat?
I do not have Cat.
I like it. I
I did
like it.
not
I
have
like
Cat.
it. That
Nah.
means we have some deliberation. I was iffy about putting him on the list in general just because of the way the Knicks have been playing. So I 100% respect that. Who's the next guy on your list then?
This is the guy that I put over Cat. I'm going with Norman Powell.
Oh, I didn't have no. See, I respect. I would love that swap. See, okay, I'm gonna edit some graphics for our All Star predictions, and we're gonna put Norman Powell over Cat. I love that. I
Hell yeah.
love that. We might get some hate for
I
it.
honestly think since it's like a lot of coaches voting, I feel like the coaches are gonna give him a nod.
Because I mean the Heat are they're 22 and 20. They're the like I said earlier, we were talking about it. They are literally 4 games back of the two seed. It's not that
Oh, the two seed. That's crazy.
yes, it's an open East right now.
Damn.
Open East right now. I'm telling you, it's like so yeah. Because let me fact check that just to make sure I'm not giving misinformation.
Damn,
Conf
last year, dog,
yeah.
they would have been like 10 games like back.
Yeah, they would have. They literally, if you were in the eight seed, you were in the play-in, you were like 10 games back of the Knicks or the Cavs. This is insane how wide open it can be, man. And there's so many like every team right now is like lost three, lost two, win two, like there's so many different jumps and standings right now. So
Yeah.
I love the Norman Powell nod, man. He's been cooking. He has been having a great season, and he
Hmm.
deserved it last year. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of.
I have to go back and look. But if he made it last year, I wouldn't have
His
been disappointed.
his season on the Clippers, he was cooking. I think he was. I remember when he first started, he was averaging like 26. It went down a little bit, but
Yeah.
shout out to Norman Powell. That's such a good pick. I love that. Next guy, you said he could have been a starter, so I think you obviously have this guy, Jalen Johnson.
100%.
Cool,
100%.
awesome.
He's been playing bad recently, unfortunately.
Yeah,
They gotta get CJ McCollum the fuck out of there. Free my boy. Just let him do first option hoops, bro.
yeah. It's not been the best.
Houston Rockets, B buyers.
Yep. Next guy, you go.
MPJ. I got
I
Michael Porter
love
Jr.
it. I gave
I got
MPJ
Michael
the
Porter
nod as
Jr. I would
well.
be very upset if he's not an all-star.
Yeah,
Uh,
even if the Nets are bad, but I don't care,
who
man.
gives a
He's
fuck
fun.
about
He's
records, bro?
fun.
It's an individual. accolade. Who gives
He's
a fuck?
fun too. He's just fun to watch because they're
Yes,
like,
man.
and like they gotta get Cam Thompson out of there because Cam Thomas out of there because, dude, even MPJ is playing some great defense. He was playing good. He played good defense on the Nuggets. I'm not gonna act like he was a bad
And
defender.
anytime like when I look at his stats and I see he has like 3 steals, I'm like, okay, all right, bro,
Dude,
okay.
they play hard defense over there, and that's why I like want to
We
give.
played them today. I'm like, fuck, this might be like, I mean,
It might be a trap game. It's easily a trap game.
yeah.
MPJ is gonna hit 7, 8 threes. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be like, what the hell happened there? But yeah, MPJ, I love that nod. I also had him there. A guy that we were arguing about, not arguing about, but we were iffy about. I'm gonna give him the nod. If I gave Cat the nod, I'm gonna give it. Excuse me, Jalen Duren. Gotta
I have him too. I feel like the Pistons are
awesome.
gonna get 2 All-Stars.
He deserves it too, even though his play is not as amazing as it was at the beginning of the season. He started offensively
Bro, his
insanely.
beginning of the year was crazy.
His jumper at
It
the
was
beginning of the year, he had a
insane.
ju bro. That jumper was water. It was just always just hitting. It was so nice to watch. But obviously he fell off a little bit. Not gonna be a crazy fall off because he's still an all
Yeah,
star.
yeah.
So an
But
all star,
like you knew he was gonna come back down to
just a
reality just
bit,
a tad bit. Yeah,
just a bit.
but he has taken a leap though this year, and I'm excited to see what more he can do. Maybe I really want him to develop some kind of mid-range shot because he
That
can
would,
hit that.
yeah, yes, his mid range at the start of the season was amazing. I thought that was
Hmm.
consistent, but obviously it was not consistent. But he's if he can make that consistent, he's gonna be a demon on the offense, man. His defense is still there though. Love his
Yeah.
defense. Great defender there. Who's your last guy right here? Do we have the same last guy?
Probably I was going 50-50 on these one of these two guys, but I'm
Okay.
going Brandon Ingram.
Oh, we do not have the same last
Who'd you got
guy.
pick?
We do not have the same last guy, bro. You're gonna call me crazy. You're gonna call me crazy.
It might be the other guy I was thinking about.
I have Paolo Banchero as my other
Oh, that was
all-star,
not the other guy
bro.
I was thinking about.
Who was your other guy?
I was kind of going 50-50 with Pascal.
Pascal Siakam, I was different. I kind of want to give him the nod, but I just did. I was giving him consideration because I gave MPJ consideration,
Yeah.
but I just gave it to Paolo just because I think the Magic are gonna get one. He's been playing better, way better than the past like 3 weeks before that. I think his past 2 weeks has been immensely better. I don't know if you've
Yeah.
been watching the Magic, but they've had some way better games. Last night against the Grizzlies, or yesterday morning, I think it was. That game was bad, but
Yeah.
Paolo's been playing better, at least personally. Watching him, I've preferred the shots he's been taking. I think he'll make it. I hope he'll make it at least. I think the Magic should probably get one, even though if the Heat get one, come on, get the Magic one, man.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Magic one. But Brandon Ingram, I like that. So you gave both of them the nod. I personally, I was like, do the Raptors get two? And then I was just like, no, I'm not gonna give the Raptors two. And who am I gonna give the one to? And I figured it was Scotty Barnes. He's just been having a better season.
Yeah.
It was iffy for me at the beginning, but I think Scotty is clearing away the better player right now. And Ingram's had a bad few weeks. Not gonna lie,
Yeah, the recent play has been kind of iffy,
just like the
but
past like 2 weeks.
yeah.
Not too bad. But I like that. I like the pick of Brandon Ingram. Get the Raptors too. I prefer that. Shake up the parity a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll discuss that. We'll discuss the East West or the West now. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay, the West. Oh, who were your snubs? Do you have any snubs? I have Franz Wagner and Norman Powell, but I assume
Yeah, I put Franz and
I put Franz just because of games played. He would
I
have
put
made it
Franz too.
easy
I
to play.
honestly Franz probably could have made it over Paolo if he was still injured. If they were both healthy,
100%.
I would have definitely put Franz over Paolo.
I would have put Franz over Paolo instantly, bro. I think he was
Yeah.
having a better season. So I have way more snubs in the West because I think there's a lot better players in the West right now. But here we go, man. I don't know if we're gonna. This is hard. This is so hard. So you give your first guy. You give your first guy.
First guy, I'm going Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards, easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, easily have Anthony Edwards. Definitely, think he should have been a starter. So
Hmm.
easily, that's an easy one. Next guy, I'm gonna go Kevin Durant.
I'm going Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, 100%.
Easily.
Yeah.
He
Next
knew
guy, our favorite player, man, Danny Avdija.
Danny Avdija. Okay, yeah, I do have
Yeah.
Danny Avdija there. He's got the fan vote. The coaches are gonna give it to him. I think it's crazy how the Blazers have turned it around. So I thought they weren't gonna get one just because of how bad they were playing, but and he was like only doing good off free throws, but he's been having some good games. I will
Yeah.
say his free throw
There
rate
was
is
a
still
stretch.
pretty
The free
crazy.
throw stretch that he had was kind of
Dude,
disgusting. It
it
was
was just
bad.
weeks of just 15 free throws, 11 free throws, 12
I don't
free
know
throws,
where this whistle
14
came from. There's always one random dude every single year that just gets
crazy
a
whistle.
crazy whistle.
It was insane, bro. But yeah, shout out to Denny. He has been playing All-Star. Like even on the court, like he can do all three. He can score, he can rebound, he can pass. So shout out to Denny. I have another guy here, Alperen Şengün.
I do have Alperen Şengün
Makes
as
sense. He's been
well.
having a great season. Shout out to the Rockets. They easily get two right there. Who
Hmm.
is your next guy?
Jamal Murray.
I do have Jamal
Jamal
Star.
Murray.
Jamal Star. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think Jamal Star's been playing great. He really, really
I'm gonna
deserves
be
it.
so disappointed if he does not make it. This is like the stamp. It needs to
Yup.
happen.
Yup. I honestly respect that. I think Jamal has been playing even since Jokic went down. He's still been
He's still
upping
putting
his
up crazy
play,
numbers.
playing great numbers. So it's great to see. I think he deserves an All-Star nod this season. 100%. That's beautiful. Here's my next one. This might sound crazy, man. I have Julius Randle. I
I
have
have
him in my
Julius
reserve.
Randle too.
Okay, good, good,
I
good.
have Julius
Okay.
Randle
I
too.
love that. Okay, cool.
He's having a
Did
really
we
good
both
year, man.
snub the king?
Huh?
We both didn't have the king.
I put LeBron down.
Ah,
Just simply because I feel like the coaches are gonna vote him in.
yeah, that's very, very
I
valid.
knew for a fact he wasn't gonna be a starter, but I have a feeling he's still just gonna get voted in.
I
Just to
have
have that accolade.
I couldn't decide on who to give my last nod to. It was
Honestly, I was stuck between three people.
who are your I have two. You give me your three in a second because mine were
It was
LeBron.
LeBron, Kawhi, and Booker.
This was my second. I was torn
Because I
between.
was like, even though I don't think Booker, he's not having that great of a year to be All Star. I feel like he's respected by the coaches to be voted in.
I think
But
even though he's not having a all-star season to his standards, I think he's still playing all-star level basketball.
mhm,
But we just hold him to a way. We've seen him put up 30 consistently. So when he's putting up 25, 4 and 4, we're like, what the fuck, Booker? But that's
yeah,
still all-star
or
production.
25 on like 5 for 17 shooting. It's just like,
Yeah.
come on now.
Yeah, see, yeah, those games have been rough. Those games have been super, super rough. So it's been stuff like that. It's just like why the reason it's been hard to put him. I did put Booker on there just because I love to glaze my boy. So I did put Booker on there. Shout out to him. I think he will get it just because I think a lot of people respect the Sun season that they're having. At
Especially
least,
coaches. I don't think there's any coaches that don't like Booker. Like
yeah,
I've rarely seen like media people or coaches like talk bad about his game.
exactly. So like that's something that you would hopefully want to see more
Hmm.
of, like that like the coaches respect him, get him in there. But I 100% understand if he doesn't make it. If LeBron makes it, easily makes way more sense. But
Yeah.
I like that. I love that. I got a couple snubs, nothing crazy. LeBron, obviously, I didn't put him on there, but I think he will make it. I put the Aaron Fox as a snub. I had him as an all-star when we did our like things a while back, but he didn't they didn't keep up at the same level of play. He didn't keep up the same level of play at least. The Spurs are
Yeah.
still the two seed, so but he just definitely wasn't the same all-star level. And then Austin Reeves injured for a while, so kind of hard to keep him, but crazy start to the year. He was averaging like 30. So shout out to
And
Austin
he
Reeves.
definitely would have made it. He
He
definitely
would have
would
made
have
it.
made it. Uh, I think even his chances of making like All NBA are pretty kind of like out the window as well, which kind of
Oh,
sucks.
easily, easily.
Yeah,
All NBA is definitely out the window. I'm sorry to my boy,
yeah.
but yeah, those were our all stars, y'all. Those are we're definitely gonna get up a graphic later about who we have. Who do you want to put in the graphic for our reserves later?
Wait,
We'll do. You
how
want
many
to do
players are you doing?
you want to do LeBron and Randall?
Wait. What is that?
Like, so I'm gonna just have a graphic later for our seven all stars.
Uh-huh.
You want to do LeBron? So
You're gonna
I'm
you're gonna
asking
send
you.
7 players on each?
Yeah, no, I'm
Oh,
asking you, like, who are, it's gonna be titled Baseline Breakdowns, All
uh-huh.
Stars. So what are all stars? Are we agreeing on Randall and LeBron make it as
Oh
last
yeah,
year?
yeah,
Cool. And then we're good with the other five, right?
yeah, yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna write that down. I'm just gonna make those after that. And then for the East, I want to go back to that. Who do we want to put on our graphic? Do you want to do Brandon Ingram as
Um,
two All Stars for the Raptors? Or did you want to do
yeah.
who was the other guy you were thinking of? Oh, Pascal. Did you want to do Pascal, or were you thinking you want to do who do you want to give to our last All Star? The baseline breakdowns last All Star nod.
You can do. I feel like we should add Jalen Johnson in there in the graphic. You don't think?
No,
Well,
yeah,
are we
yeah.
doing snubs?
No. I'm saying who do you want to give our last All Star spot to? All
Oh,
everybody
oh, oh.
on the graphic. It's just
Brandon Ingram and we can do Brandon Ingram and Jalen Duren. I think that was the last two.
okay. You say Brandon Ingram for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, over Pascal Siakam.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, I was just making sure. who we locked in on All Stars. I was like, you were like talking about Jalen Johnson. I was like,
I'm
Jalen
like, I was
Johnson.
I was so confused. Okay, okay.
I was like, he's definitely on the All Star team. What are we talking about? But yeah, those were All Stars. We'll get those graphics up hopefully by tonight, tomorrow. We'll post it on the Twitter and the Instagram, just giving our reserves predictions because I think the reserves will come out later this week or next week. So
Yeah.
we'll see that. Hopefully, All Stars going to be in a few weeks. So excited for that. I will be there. So if there's any events or I'll be at the Numbers on the Board live show. So that's one thing.
Remember this face. If you see this man, be like, yo, we love you guys,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, Friday the 13th. Yeah, I will be at the Numbers on the Board live show, so I'm gonna be
Oh,
going
actually?
on. Yeah, they're doing a
Oh,
live
okay.
show there, and that's the main reason I want to go to LA. So that's
That's
like the
actually
main event.
crazy how that worked out.
Yeah, it
That
will
you
worked out perfect. Like family
yeah.
taking the trip. I'm flying there solo actually on the Friday. So
Fire.
that'll be fun to take that trip. I'm excited. I'm gonna be going to All Star Weekend. So if y'all have any events, book two. I know book two dropping. So if you want to invite me to the book two event, I know there's gonna be something there, bro. Come on. I'm gonna clip this and just put this right on Twitter. But yeah, if you guys got any events or anything like that, I reached out to a couple people on Instagram. But if you guys got anything, let me know. We'll definitely get in contact. I'm hoping to get in contact with some people. And All Star Weekend's here next year, so who knows Phoenix better than us, man? We know
Yeah, we'll be there.
we got
We'll be
connections,
there.
man. We'll be there, yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about some bad teams, man. We're talking about All Stars, all these good teams. I mean, some of them are bad teams, but I have a question for you. You kind of touched on it in the beginning of the podcast, so it's kind of nice to hear those thoughts with a cold open. But here's my question for you, man. We have a good amount of teams on the playoffs,
Hmm.
and it looks like these teams probably won't make the playoffs this season. Like, pretty good chance that these teams aren't making the playoffs. I want to ask you, what are the chances, 1 through 5, that these teams make the playoffs next season? So we're gonna start with one team, and I wanna. So I already heard your thoughts on them, but I want to ask you, 1 through 5, what are the chances the Charlotte Hornets are gonna make their way into the playoffs next season? Even if it's just a play-in and they make their way into the playoffs, do you think it could happen? Like, what
I'm
are
gonna
the
s-
chances?
I'm gonna say a 4.
4? I like that. I think
Yeah.
I think they are like destined for a jump nearby. They're making the right
They
moves.
should. Like you can't regress.
I think
Don't regress after this.
their coach. I think they make the right coaching decisions right now. I'm loving what they're doing. So I think a 4 is a really good number. They are like I think they're gonna be a play-in, make it like as
Yeah.
like an 8 seed kind of thing. But I think they'll probably make a playoff push in the next season or two. I like that. Brooklyn Nets.
1.
1. Then no shot MPJ in them. Go
He's
crazy
not
next
gonna be
season.
there next year.
You sure, bro? I don't know.
He is not gonna be there
A
next year.
lot of Nets fans are talking about that they want to keep him. Like they don't want to trade him at all.
Yeah, the fans want to keep him, but
I don't know. The front office might
the
want to keep
front
him.
offense, if they get a good deal,
Yeah,
get
there's
him.
gonna
Get
be a
rid of.
good deal
Yeah.
for MPJ. I like that. Yeah, I think the Nets or unless they end up like if they made the Trae Young trade, maybe this would have been a 5. But
Yeah.
sadly, they did not make that trade. It's looking pretty grim. Here's another one. This one's kind of interesting. I wanna. What are your thoughts on the Bucks next season? Because it all depends on their moves. But also, do you think Giannis is here next season?
I will put them at like a 3. I'll put him at a
Right in the
3
middle.
because it's
That's
like
perfect.
because if Giannis is there, there's always a chance, but it really depends on the team they put around him. And if they
It's gonna be
have,
hard.
and it's also like, even if he is there, or do they have a second option next to him?
Yup.
Like, that's the thing.
And they've still got $22 million a year wrapped up into Damian Lillard. So a
That's,
guy who's not gonna play, and that's gonna be for the next 4 seasons. So it's a bit
Damon's rich,
unfortunate.
bro. He's getting paid from that and from Portland, bro. That's crazy.
And the Suns doing the same thing with Bradley
Yeah.
Beal, man.
Shut the fuck up. Don't even mention. Yeah.
And we're gonna end up hearing a report the Suns couldn't retain Mark Williams because they had to pay Bradley Beal's contract. That's gonna be a report, trust me, bro. All right, this next team, Dallas Mavericks. Talk to me. Talk to me. How you feeling about them? You think they make a playoff push at all next season?
I will put him at like a 2.
I love that. That's exactly what I was feeling there
Yeah.
too. I love that.
Cause even if they keep Anthony Davis, he's not gonna stay healthy for
He's
a
not going
playoff
to stay
push,
healthy,
man.
and I love the team that they have around them. It's crazy. I don't think they're going to keep Anthony Davis, but crazy that we got one game of Kyrie and Anthony Davis. One
He got
game.
hurt in his first game, dog.
We got one singular game of them, bro. That's it. Like I thought, I genuinely when I saw the trade, obviously we hated it, but a part of us was just like, a part of me at least was like, yo, Kyrie. Anthony Davis, like this might be a fun team. Like I thought that, but he got injured in his first game, and Kyrie's not here this season. Even if he was to come back later, Anthony Davis won't be here, and Anthony Davis won't be on the team next season because they'll probably get traded in the offseason. So they were on the team together for a year and got played one game together. Just insane.
Well, now I forgot Kyrie Irving existed. I completely forgot about him, honestly. All I was thinking about was just Cooper Flag and Anthony Davis. I
Yeah, I
forgot
mean,
Kyrie was part of the team.
yeah,
Uh,
Kyrie could help them still make a playoff push next season. Yeah, he's still an
I'll keep him
all-star.
at a two though. I'll keep him at
Still
a two.
keeping it too. Okay, I
Yeah, yeah.
respect that. Let's move on to the Utah Jazz. This is kind of a fun one because it's like iffy, but you also don't know what pieces are gonna make the jumps for them that haven't already made those jumps, you know?
Yeah,
But go ahead, talk to me. Give me your opinion.
I'll put him at like a three. I think next year they can be what the Blazers are right now.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like that.
I think they can do that. They just have a really lot of young pieces and um yeah, it's 50-50 because like is Laurie Markkinen still gonna be here? Is Keontae George still gonna be playing better like than when he is doing it right now?
Yep.
Is Walker Kessler gonna be here next season? Like that's another thing. I think he's isn't he unrestricted?
I'm pretty sure he is unrestricted,
So
which is
and
why a lot of people wanted to
I
trade
didn't see
him,
any reports of them wanting to keep him.
which
So
is
it's like
crazy.
so it's kind of depending on what their roster construction looks like next year, but
Hey, come to the
I'll
Suns,
put him at a
Walker.
three.
Come to the Suns. Be a backup center, Walker Kessler.
He probably would start honestly, but
Over Mark, you think?
I think so.
I think probably just because they'd want to manage Mark's minutes. That probably makes sense.
Yeah.
Uh, next team I want to go into the Sacramento Kings.
Mhm. Hey, shout out them, bro. They've been playing a little better the past few games.
Dude, they beat the Rockets, the Lakers, and then the Kings or the Knicks or something. They beat three good
They
teams
beat
in a row.
themselves.
Huh?
You
Oh,
said
the
they beat the
Rockets, the
Kings.
Lakers, the Rockets, the Lakers, and then the King. Fuck, I can't say. Rockets, the Lakers, and then the Knicks is what I wanted to say. There we go.
Yes, the Knicks. Yes.
There you. They've been playing good though. Shout out to
That
them.
was
But
fire. Russell Westbrook. It's crazy how he wasn't like gonna be picked up at all,
and he's like
and
genuinely.
he's playing good.
I'm not gonna lie. He's like a top 50 player. Like
Yeah,
he is a
and
top 50 player right now.
I can't I forget the name of the center that they have on their team, the rookie. Um,
Oh, dude,
Dylan
Carndale?
something.
Dan Carndale?
Yes. Yeah.
Carndale. I think it's Carndale. Let me look
Yeah.
up his name
I
for
like
sure.
him. He's good.
He has been
Um,
playing pretty good. The second you said the rookie, I'm pretty sure I knew exactly who you were talking about. I just
but
want to make sure.
I will still put them
Cardwell,
at
yes, Dylan Cardwell, yes, 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 yes.
I will still put them at a one for next
Yeah,
year.
I'll shout
Yeah.
if it existed, put him at a zero. I'm sorry, they're not
Yeah.
playoffs. They really sold their souls for the
For
beam,
that
man.
1 year.
Just for the light the beam season. After that, it was just nothing, man. All right, two more teams here. I got the Washington Wizards. How are we feeling about them? This is a fun one because like we got the Trey Young trade coming back, so you got to think about that. And
I'll put him at a three,
out of
right in the
three, I
middle.
like it. I like it.
In
I
the
think that's
middle.
a really good
I'm
pick.
really interested. I'm really interested to see how both Trey Johnson and Keyshawn George plays next to Trey Young next year. I
Keyshawn
think
George has
Keyshawn
been
George is
cooking.
he's gonna be a future star.
He is a
Trey
star.
Johnson,
Yes.
I think Trey Johnson is gonna feast off just the wide open looks he's gonna get playing next to Trey Young.
Yup.
Um,
I'm excited for this
so
squad.
again, they have some good young pieces. It's just we'll just see if it's any
Sorry,
different.
drinking
Uh,
energy drink today.
you're good. Yeah, I'll put him at a three though.
I like that. I think I think also Alex Sarr already made the defensive jump, and he's already got like top 10 defense in the league right now.
Hmm.
He's playing incredible defense this season. But if he can just make a little bit more of an offensive jump next to Trey Young next season, this team could genuinely make a playoff push.
I think he needs
He
to now.
needs to.
He needs to,
He
especially
needs.
like they're gonna
The only
run
reason
so much pick and roll action with them too.
I'm so iffy about it is because like there is a lot of young guys in the draft, and the Wizards are terrible this season that they're gonna get a top 5 pick. And I haven't seen a lot of film on a lot of the guys, but I know I've seen Cameron Boozer. He's amazing, obviously.
I've
Like
seen people be like his like his game is not gonna translate because he's like apparently he's like slow footed, doesn't have like can like move his feet well or whatever or something. I have no idea.
people always got something to say about a young guy, about an 18-year-old kid. There's always something to
Yeah,
say about an 18-year-old kid, man. Like let these all pro talents play basketball under the
yeah.
best like players in the league, and they're gonna hopefully shine if they're meant to. I think Cameron Boozer is gonna be good. I'm excited for him. Darren Peterson, we were talking about him recently, and I've been watching some of his film. He does give the Devin Booker kind of build where he has the same build where he's like a tall guard. I don't know if he has the same game as him because I will say Darren Peterson is a lot better finisher than
Yeah,
Devin
I
Booker
feel like
is.
he's more of like a like score inside the paint kind of dude versus
Yes.
like working on the mid range.
He can get a midi. He can definitely like shoot one for sure. But yeah, I think
His bread and butter
that's why
scoring inside.
when yeah, when I was watching a lot of his film recently, I was like, Darren's he looks really, really good. But I definitely think that he definitely I don't like that Devin
Is
Booker
Jalen
comp.
Johnson a better comp? Like how he's more of like
Maybe, but it's just that Darren Peterson's just like a guard, so
mm,
it's hard to make that comp. But they're both tall wings, so
yeah,
I get the comp. It's not like Jalen Johnson he's just a freaking taller shooting guard if we're being honest. That
yeah.
defense is terrible. But I do think it's fun to see that the Hawks are gonna get a top five pick and Trey Young and still have these young guys like Alex Sarr, Keyshawn George, and Trey Johnson that can make this jump. I personally,
They're
I'm gonna
so
like
lucky they got that Pelicans pick because their pick would have went straight to the Spurs.
dude, easily, bro. It's crazy how like those small trades that we barely think about are so significant here in the future and like they matter. Like they
And and
genuinely matter.
and I wanted to
And
talk about the Pelicans. I'm sure they're a team you were going to bring up next on the list.
oh
Pelicans.
yes. There yeah, I have two more teams here. Yeah.
It is genuinely it's when you think about it, man, the Pelicans, they can't play bad on purpose because they don't have their pick. Like they can't play bad.
They're
Like
just this bad.
you're just bad. And it's just kind of crazy. Like I don't under like I get it. Derek Queen, he's a good player. He'll make all rookie this year. But was it worth it? Like was it worth it, man? Like because you could have had a chance at a AJ DeMansa or a freaking Darren Peterson this year.
Like I can't remember like there's so many young guys you're looking at in this draft that like are could probably like steer your franchise in the right way because you know they need it. They need something to change their franchise. It was supposed to be Zion seven
Even though
years
he's playing
ago.
well, but like they're
Zion
gonna
was
move on.
drafted
Yeah,
7 years ago, and here we
that's
are.
fucking crazy. 7 years ago, dog.
Yes, we were hoping for John Morant in that draft, and look now. We're talking about so differently about these players. Crazy how we thought these players were genuinely the next superstars of the league, and now here we are talking about how they need to trade him because for salary because of how bad he is and never
Yeah,
plays on the court, and how John Morant's probably going to get traded too, and
and his
just
value is not gonna be high either.
and then these two franchises 7 years ago who had the one and two picks, we thought, and like the Pelicans looked like they had one of the greatest futures after the Anthony Davis trade. Where are we now, man? It's crazy how much just changes in
In
the
that
league.
7 years, they had one playoff run, and Zion wasn't even a part of it.
Like right now, we think like so much about the league. These teams are going to be good in the next few years. Stuff is going to change, man. When we're doing this podcast in 7 years, or not podcast, we're going to be on TV by then.
The Charlotte
But
Hornets in 4 years are gonna be at the top of the East at some
that
point,
like
bro.
that
Like
literally
it's gonna be some random shit like that.
when we're on TV in like 5 years, we're gonna literally be talking about like, yo, LaMelo Ball. How are you feeling about Colin Knippel winning his
The
third
Utah
MVP?
Jazz are ranked third right now in the Western Conference. It's gonna be
Yeah,
some random ass shit.
Deontay George has dropped 40 in seven straight games. Like it's gonna be so, like the league's just gonna be so different in like 7 years, and it's just crazy to see how much has changed in this short of time. So it's even though we're talking about if these teams can make the playoffs next year, we don't even know. We're hopefully talking about them in a good light, but the Pelicans, they probably won't be good in 7 years. That's probably something we can be accurate about.
Yeah, yeah.
That's probably the only one.
No indication of a good future.
None. It's not looking good for them. So you're gonna put them at a one as well?
The Pelicans, yeah.
Yeah, okay. We got one more team here, and this is my favorite. I think they're the most divisive because I want to hear your answer.
Oh, the Pacers?
The Indiana
Pacers.
Pacers. what's your thoughts on? Because
I
obviously you have to think about Tyrese, you have to think about stuff like that, and like players coming back. Benedict Mathurin has been injured this season, stuff like that. And I want to make a statement before you say anything. That's true. They're obviously tanking for a pick.
yes.
I'm not gonna lie. This might sound crazy, and correct me if I'm wrong, bro. Like make sure get on me. Jay Huff is not that far from what Miles Turner was last season. He's
I
not that
fully
far.
agree. I
He's
fully
like
agree, and
right
that's why
there.
I'm putting them at a three. Top priority for them this offseason is re-signing J Huff to a friendly
Yes.
team deal. Because
He's looking great. Like
he's
I love him.
his production is not bad, and it's nothing compared. I mean, what am I trying to say? It's the same kind of comparison to what Miles Turner was. in Indiana.
And you can get it for
Uh,
way cheaper than what Miles Turner wanted.
absolutely,
So
absolutely. I
sign
like
him
it
to
a lot.
something consistent and long term for your team. Even if it's a 15 million a year, 12 million a year, that's going to be consistent for your team. 4 year,
Yeah,
60 would be beautiful for this man, man. I would love it at least. I think he's playing like elite ball
he
for
leads the
their.
league in blocks, so he's
Yes.
elite rim protector.
And it's not like they have him out here all the time because they're tanking. They're literally. I don't know if you've watched Pacers games because they're playing bad basketball. I was watching the past. I've watched like two or three in the past couple weeks. You will literally see them stop trying in the fourth, and it's obvious. It's kind of
Really?
obvious because the Cavs were losing for 3 quarters, and we were talking about this on like 2 weeks ago, and we're like, they're really about to lose to the Pacers. Watching that game, dude, 25-9 run the second the fourth quarter started, and you can chop it up to yes, the Cavs wanted to lock in and win that game, but watching it, the Pacers wanted to lose it more than the Cavs wanted to win. So it makes sense that they're taking, obviously, but their tanking is so obvious in these games.
Yeah.
I think that they'll probably make a playoff push. J Huff's really good. Benedict Mathurin will play way more, obviously, because he's not going to tank. And Tyrese back next year.
Oh, he's not gonna be here next year, dog.
Benedict Mathurin, you don't think so?
No, bro. There's been multiple reports. This was at the beginning of the year too.
I didn't
Um,
know that.
that they have no indication of paying him.
I didn't know that. Damn. That's actually
That's why
crazy.
when I did this, it's not because the tanking is because I
I
think
thought
they're
it was
gonna
because
try
they're
to trade
tanking.
him.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Honestly,
because they're not gonna
it
pay him, so get rid of him now.
honestly, how much money did he want? What the hell?
He's probably gonna want like somewhere between 20-25 mil.
Get the fuck! Oh, hell no! What are we
That's what I'm thinking.
doing?
That's just my assumption. That's my assumption. But either
Oh,
way, I
hell.
don't think they want to
Take
bring it
your
back.
J Hub contract, bro. You and J Hub getting the same amount of money, and
Yeah,
you're gonna
use them.
like
Yeah,
it.
use them. Yeah, use some of that money to bring back J Huff. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that is insane. Oh yeah, never mind, bro. Yeah, I liked Benedict Mathurin, but I thought he was gonna have a crazy season. He was averaging like 30 at the
He
start of the year,
was, and would have been. It was fire, but
and
yeah,
then should have traded him right there, man. Should have traded him right there. Surprised. I'm surprised they didn't make like some crazy trade like randomly. Like they could have just instantly dumped him right there when he was
hmm
doing good, but surprised they didn't. But yep, that's all the bad teams, man. Wanted to talk about them a bit. I wanted to put like, there's a couple teams that are like so and so bad, but they're in the play-in right now. Or like the Clippers aren't in the play-in, but I think they're gonna make it. So I didn't put
yeah.
them there. The Grizzlies, you think they'll make the playoffs next season? You want to give your number on them?
Nah, nah.
What's
Jaren
your number
Jackson
on the
Kristaps is
Grizzlies?
gonna be kind of nasty.
What's your number on the Grizzlies?
I'll
Like
put him at 2.
out of two, fair. Like because yeah, you got to see what they get for Ja. Obviously, we don't know what's gonna happen there. If they're gonna even keep Jaren Jackson next year, I don't know if there's any rumors about that, but I think they got to move
Now
on
there
from
is
this.
rumors that
Okay, good.
he could be traded as well.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, move on from this core. You
But
try.
bro, who's gonna take a 50 million a year contract for him though?
You're paying Jaren Jackson 50
Remember that shit, dog?
like yeah, like I remember
5 year,
these things.
250,
I
what it was,
remember
something
these
like that.
things when they happen, obviously, and like I'm in the moment.
And when he got
But
this extension when he won Defensive Player of the Year, so I get it.
that's
But it's
why
just,
that's why he was able to get the Supermax because he won
but then I'm just like,
Depoy.
Jesus Christ, 50 mil for a guy for that's just kind of crazy. But
I always remember Ant dunking on him in the
yeah,
USA and saying, "Aren't you Defensive Player of the Year? Why are you running?" Like, I just think it's so funny because it's like, bro, come on, why are you running? You're Defensive Player of the Year. Block that shit. But that's crazy, bro. 50 million. Like I remember these things, but I completely forget about these when I'm like thinking about the teams. Wow.
yeah,
Jesus. Man. Anyways, that's like all the bad teams, really. I didn't want to put the Hawks on there. They're in the plan already. The Bulls are in the plan. So
yeah.
yeah, I like the teams that we were talking about there. And that's pretty much it, man. Like most of our team talk at least for the day. Do you have a little dunker spot on the week, man? Prepared this week, you were saying.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I actually want to do something. I'm gonna have you guess this one.
Oh, see, yes, this is what I want to do. I love this. I
I want
love it.
to
I
guess
love it.
this one.
Okay, talk to me. Just give me like
He is not a star player or
not a
not a
star
star
player.
center.
Is he on?
He's on a good team.
Okay, he's on a good team.
They've had a rough stretch recently,
It's not Luke
but
Cornett.
no, you're kind of in the you're in a good ballpark though.
Okay, okay,
Think of
okay.
centers like him, like Steven Adams,
Okay,
like
I'm liking that. It's not Chris Boucher, I'm assuming, even though
no.
no, it's not. It's not Mitch Rob, even though they're in a.
It is Mitchell
It is Mitch
Robinson.
Rob.
It
It's
is Mitchell
okay. I'm
Robinson. Yeah,
thinking. Okay, I
yeah, yeah.
like it. I like it.
I
He's
love his play, bro. It's insane. Like no matter how many bodies you have on him in the paint, he is still gonna get that offensive rebound. It's ridiculous,
dude. When they were playing us, I was texting you, bro. They got 4 in a row.
bro. I don't know
Four,
why they didn't run more Cat and Mitch in that game against us.
dude.
That
It
was
would have
just
dominated a lot more.
they would have killed us.
Dude, it was insane. I think defensively, it was probably just running into a hole just because we were running 4 wings in a center. But oh my
Yeah,
gosh, it was just like, it was annoying as a fan. Even though we won the game, it was annoying as a
it
fan
was
to
like,
just
bro, can someone
box
box out
out.
something?
Because listen, I love Mark Williams. I love my boy. He's amazing. I'm so
He's
glad
not the
he's been
best
healthy.
rebounder.
I'm so glad he's been having a relatively healthy season. Keep taking your back-to-backs off. Get a fucking rebound, bro. You are 7 foot, dude. Sometimes I'm seeing this man in the game, 28 minutes, 4 boards. What are we doing? 4 rebounds, bro. We
You're Jaren
need
Jackson, bro. Like, come on now.
yes.
Like, you're
No,
putting
but
up Jaren Jackson
I
rebounding
love
stats.
I love his defense. He is a great finisher at the rim. He's a great like presence in the
Screener.
paint. Finish the play and get the board. That's all I'm asking him to do a little bit differently. And it's a
Yeah.
little bit of a grievance I've had with him all season. Because it's not like we have any better rebounding bigs. Oh, so small. He can get
Yeah,
a
he's
board,
he's
but
gotten
he's
better at
small.
tapping the ball back out, but he
Yes.
can't come down with two hands a lot of the time.
Ryan Dunn can get a board, but like, he can't shoot half the time.
Leave
He
it to
has
the
been,
center. Hey, 50% like
yeah,
the last
I,
two
I was
games.
gonna say he's been
50%.
playing better
Hey,
recently. Shout
yeah.
out to Ryan Dunn. But he's a good rebounder. I'm honestly gonna say Ryan Dunn's our best rebounder. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes. Yeah.
I
Yeah. Yeah.
think easily he's our best rebounder. But get a board, man. Mitchell Robinson, I love your dunker spot pick. That's amazing. His offensive rebounding rate is insane. I think it's definitely number 1 in the league. It's got to be because the amount of times that I see this man running to a board, I think he gets more
It's either him
offensive
or Steven
rebounds.
Adams.
He gets more offensive rebounds than defensive rebounds. It feels like because he's always just
It's
already
insane,
locked in.
man.
Which is like why the Knicks offense is so good because they get so many second chance points. So kind of unfortunate that they're not able to capitalize off this and have a crazy, crazy good season.
Yeah.
Yabusele, man, disappointing, disappointing, man.
Hey, man, he's gonna be on our team for Nick Richards soon, so
That's probably super valid. But
it's
dude,
it's probably gonna happen.
I thought Yabusele was gonna be like, I was like, oh, Knicks, what a pickup!
And they
Like you
signed him for
guys,
like a 2 year, 10 mil. I'm like, oh,
yes,
cheap
I was like
contract too.
5 million a year
But
for Yabusele after the season he just had for the Sixers.
he'd rather munch on some food than get in shape, I guess. Yeah.
You get the big body.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and shout
I don't
out
know.
to
I don't know if he got any certain allegations, but like,
all right, bro. All right, bro.
yeah,
The shout out to Dunker Spot though. Shout out to Mitchell Robinson. I gotta go back and I gotta make a list of all the Dunker Spot winners so far for the season.
Winner.
Halfway through winners. I wanted to pull up the games for tonight, bro. As we like to end off all of our podcasts. I appreciate everybody for watching so far. We just like to end off our podcast with a little game prediction for the day. One of these games already finished. Bucks Hawks. That was a Bucks win. Shout out to them. But
What's the
today's
Cavs Thunder at right now?
13 point game. Third quarter is about to finish, so I'm definitely gonna turn that on right after the pod. Honestly, like
Yeah.
as I'm editing. But I'm excited for the rest of these games. It's MLK Day. I'm not gonna lie. The NBA does a super good job of like endorsing MLK Day because I don't see any other like leagues like playing on this day and like making it such a big deal. But I remember moments in the past of like the players wearing their warm ups, everybody like and like players giving genuine good performances on MLK Day. So shout out to the league for actually like making it a big deal and making it like a holiday for the league to celebrate where they're having games all day because it's a Monday and we're all off. So might as
The
well
one
watch
good
games.
thing, the one good thing Adam Silver does. The one
Exactly,
good thing.
man. The one good. I'm surprised he doesn't do an MLK Day tournament.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
I'm surprised that's not a thing. All right, but let's get into the games today. Who do you think's gonna finish up this Thunder Cavs game?
You
Cavs
said
are
Thunder
Thunder
up
up
by 13?
14 right now.
I'm gonna go with
12.
I'm gonna go with the Thunder.
Thunder, I like that. Yeah, there's a 1 quarter left in play in that one, so we'll see how that one goes. Clippers, Wizards. That one's already in play. Third quarter. Wizards are up by 1, so
I will go with the Clippers.
Clippers finish that one. I agree with that one as well. I actually want to just box score watch a little bit. Let me
Yeah,
see.
what's James Harden at?
Harden 18 points right now. It's third quarter, so that makes sense. Zubats with the double double already, or 10 and
Yeah.
9 at least. But hey, Alex Sarr 19 points. Hey, that's
Fire.
my boy. Keyshawn George with 10. So
He has no motion on our Twitter, bro. Anytime I
Hey,
push him,
oh yeah, you're kind of spitting.
he
Alex
has
Sarr
no
does
motion.
not be getting motion, but Wizards fan will be cooking. Somebody I wanted to shout out real quick. You Marvin Bagley. He's still in the league. Like,
Kind of got a resurgence here this year.
Shout out to bro, man. Like, he a role player. Like when I'm watching the Wizards, and I'm like, oh yeah, Marvin Bagley. Even though he was supposed
You
to
were
be,
drafted second overall.
dude. I honestly, when the Suns drafted Aiden, a part of me was like, oh, should we have drafted Bagley? Like he looks good. Like he was
I mean,
like
it would have
people
been
were
the
giving him
same.
KD comps,
Yeah.
but thank God we did it. I don't know. It would have, yeah, it worked out the
Yeah,
same. No,
yeah.
Aiden was a better player than Bagley. We can't dog on Aiden too much. Aiden's
Yeah.
a significantly better player than Bagley.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
just saw what he did last night. 25, 13,
yeah.
100% from the field.
100%.
Shout out to DeAndre Aiden. But next game we have here, Knicks versus Mavericks.
I'm gonna fucking watching the Mavericks,
Oh,
honestly.
okay, I like
I'm
it.
saying Mavericks,
Hey, you
honestly.
gotta throw a couple
No,
curveballs out
no
there,
Jalen
man.
Brunson tonight either.
Oh, hey, throw a couple curveballs out there. I like that. Jazz versus Spurs.
Ooh. Um,
Spurs
I'll
have been a
go.
little bit of a skid
I'll
since the
go. I'll
Thunder
go with
hype.
the Spurs.
I like that. Yeah, Spurs to get their 30th win tonight makes sense. Makes sense. I like that. Pacers versus Sixers.
I'm gonna go with the Pacers.
Going with Sixers. Shout out to my boy Embiid. Love you,
Mhm.
boy. I kind of, bro. A part of me wanted to give Embiid an All-Star nod, bro. Call me crazy, bro.
He'll be back.
Bro, get
Maybe.
him in the All-Star game this season, bro. I don't care, bro. I'm saying that now because I
Who
want
knows?
him in
Maybe
the
the
All-Star
coaches
game.
might vote him in.
Bro, a part of me wanted to, so I should have because it's my All-Star list, but I couldn't be biased. I just love Embiid, bro.
Yeah.
Celtics Pistons.
Celtics Pistons. Ooh,
That's a
this is
good
always a
game.
fun matchup. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with the Celtics though.
I like that. Hey, that's on NBC too, by the way. So that's gonna be some
Fire,
great production. I
fire,
love when it's on
fire.
NBC. Heat Warriors.
Heat Warriors. Oh wait, is it in Miami?
Uh
This might be Jimmy's first return if it's in Miami.
oh, is it in Miami? Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can check that right here. All right, let me go to the NBA app. I'm on Real because it's faster. Get the Real app if you don't have it, guys.
Yeah.
Get baseline breakdown of
Sponsor
Real
us if
badge.
you see this
Yeah,
video. Rio,
Real.
sponsor
Get it.
us.
Yeah, let me just like
John,
put
is that his
this.
name? John?
Yeah, John Antonelli or something like that. Hey,
Yes.
bro, I'm gonna clip this, bro. Put this right on the Twitter. Tag, bro. Get us a real badge, bro. Trust. Anyway,
I'm gonna go with the Heat though.
I like that. I just want to see if it was Jimmy's return though. I want to see that real quick. It looks like it's gonna be in. Can you show me?
It's it,
Uh,
it, it, it- it's gonna be. I think it's in Golden State.
yeah, Chase Center. You're right. Dang,
Yeah,
took
yeah.
forever. Sorry, could not pull that up. All right,
Well,
and
it'll be
then
his first time facing his former team though, just in general, since
that's
he got
good. Yeah,
traded.
I want to see him back in Miami though. I want to see the
Yeah.
boo. All right, and then Suns versus Nets. That's at 5:30. Starting here.
Potential Jalen Green return. It's not gonna happen tonight, probably. But
Yeah.
I'll go with the Suns.
Oh my God, I almost bought League Pass for $160. The hell?
I'm
160 by the
instantly
way.
calling for a refund.
160 by the way. NBA, what the hell? What are you on?
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, I do like the Suns' chances to win this game, considering the Nets are quote unquote bad team. But you never know. It's a trap game. Could MPJ could go for 30.
This is definitely a trap game. We're gonna see some random hit. Fucking remember when that guy, some Tyrese Martin last year
Yup,
like
Tyrese Martin,
was
dude. Oh
cooking
my.
from three.
Why do we always just have bad, unfortunate games against the Nets? You remember that
Yeah,
one
yeah.
season where James Harden himself, like we like blew like
That
a
brought
20
brought
point
them back
lead.
when we were down by like when we were up by 20
We
something
were
and
we were
brought
up
them
like
back.
25 on TNT, and James Harden brought them back
In
on
the was it? I think it was in the Valley jerseys too. I'm
yup
pissed.
on in the Valley jerseys on the Valley court. I remember Kyrie and Katie celebrating in street clothes, and I was like, bro, no way we sold this hard. I want to sleep so sad that night. Rough season, man. I hate you, Luca. Anyway, that's our predictions for the games tonight. At least Dejan's predictions. I didn't really give mine, but we're excited, man. Always covering ball. We're gonna be covering some more tonight. Gonna be back again next Monday, the 26th, with another podcast. So we're gonna be covering some more basketball as always. Make sure you guys are checking out our Twitter, our TikTok, our Instagram. All of them. We're gonna be always posting on there. We got highlights on Instagram. We've got top performers and highlights on TikTok, and then we've also got Dejan live tweeting games, talking about top performers of every game, always giving his thoughts on the Suns, always talking about injuries when Dejan's cooking on Twitter. Make sure y'all follow him, man. But that's everything we got for y'all. We're gonna be posting this up in a few hours. This will be up in Happy MLK Day.
Peace out.
Appreciate y'all.